The following content contains scenes from the story quest which may contain spoilers. Hey everybody, Ray here. Before I say anything else, I'm just going to throw up another disclaimer. I'm about to get real biased. Today we're going to take a look at the skills and talents of the new 5-star Geo Claymore unit, Arataki Itto. But before we hop on in, please let me know if you like these videos by hitting the like button, and if you're not a subscriber, please consider popping the red button and joining the team. Don't forget if there's a character or topic you want to see, let me know down in the comments. Arataki Itto is quite the character around Inazuma, often having competitions and playing games with the local children. His vision was confiscated under the decree by Kujo Sara, but instead of losing his memory and tenacity, he became a bit of a thorn in the side of the Tenryou Commission. He may look big and bad, but he has the personality of a big teddy bear, and in the Geo family, he's pretty unique compared to everyone else who is a bit more reserved. But then compared to Itto, I think the entire roster is a bit more reserved. Although we heard about him not long after stepping foot in Rito, Itto has now made his formal debut on the Oni's Royale banner for the latter half of 2.3. If you're going to be wishing for Itto and want to prepare for his arrival, head over to the Golden Wolf Lord for Geo Crystals and Riftborn Regalia, defeat a bunch of slimes, and track down some Oni Kabuto beetles. For his talents, stock up on Books of Elegance, beat more slimes, and collect the Ashen Heart of La Signora. To fully max out those talents, make sure to save some Crowns of Insight for the Oni King. Once you've added Itto to your team, any more wishes for him will give you Stellar Fortuna to light up his constellation, Taurus Iracundus, which I actually googled the translation from Latin on this one, and Iracundus means angry. So Itto's constellation is the Angry Bull, which I found strangely funny. Anyway, let's check out his talents. Itto's basic attack, Fight Club Legend, is a pattern of 4 Claymore attacks. He can consume stamina to unleash a powerful slash. After plunging from midair, deals AoE damage on impact with the ground. Pretty standard fare for a Claymore user, right? But that is where things get interesting. When the second and fourth strikes of his basic combo hit an opponent, Itto will gain a stack of superlative super strength, which I have been finding incredibly difficult to say, so we're just going to say super strength from here on out. When Itto has stacks of super strength, his charged attack becomes extra powerful Arataki Kesagiri slashes, and no stamina is consumed. Each slash consumes a stack, and the final stack will unleash an extra powerful attack. When any other Claymore user, or any other character for that matter, move or use a skill during their combo, it resets. But not Itto. He can drop his skill or dash to a new foe without breaking his combo. That may just be my favourite thing about his whole kit, because I find that really cool. For his first passive talent, Arataki Ichiban, when Itto uses Arataki Kesagiri slashes, he gains the following effects. Each slash grants the following slash 10% more attack speed, up to a maximum of 30%, and he has an increased resistance to interruption. I was about to say interruption to resistance. Oops. His second passive talent, Bloodline of the Crimson Oni, increases Arataki Kesagiri's damage by 35% of Itto's defense stat. And finally, for his 6th constellation, Arataki Itto Present, charged attacks deal 70% increased critical damage, and when using Arataki Kesagiri, there's a 50% chance to not consume the super strength stack. Now personally, I think that is one of the most interesting constellations that we've seen so far. Itto's elemental skill is something else I was super excited about. Itto throws a small cow at his opponents. Just yeets this small ball. His name is Ushi, an Ukashi Ball and a member of the Arataki gang. Ushi will deal geo damage and taunt enemies. Ushi grants stacks of super strength on hit, when hit, and at the end of his duration, or when his HP reaches 0. Holding the skill button allows Itto to aim his throw, and Ushi will count as a Geo construct, and resonate with other Geo constructs. But he can't set off Albedo's elevator. Shout out to my friend Fira for helping me test that. She is a member of my Discord and streams on Twitch if you want to check her out too. Links will be in the description. Itto's 3rd constellation, Horns Lowered Coming Through, increases the elemental skills level by 3 talent levels. Itto's elemental burst, Royal Descent, Behold Itto the Evil, will switch to his special Kanabo weapon and enter the Raging Oni King state. During this time, his normal, charged and plunging attacks are converted to geo damage that cannot be overridden. His attack will increase based on his max defense, and his normal attack speed will increase. The 1st and 3rd strikes in the normal attack sequence will also grant a stack of super strength, and during this time his elemental and physical resistances are decreased by 20%. For his first constellation, Stay a While and Listen Up, using the elemental burst grants Itto 2 stacks of super strength. After 1 second, he gains another super strength stack every 0.5 seconds for a total duration of 1.5 seconds. The second constellation, Gather Round, it's a brawl. After using the elemental burst, the cooldown will be decreased by 1.5 seconds, and 6 energy will be restored for every Geo ally in the team. For the fourth constellation, Jailhouse Bread and Butter, when the elemental burst effect ends, all allies will gain a 20% defense and attack bonus for 10 seconds. And the fifth constellation, 10 Years of Hana Mizaka Fame, will increase the elemental burst level by 3 talent levels. Itto's special passive talent, Woodchuck Chucked, gives the party a 25% chance to obtain an additional log while gathering materials. When cooking mixed yakisoba, there's a chance he'll create his signature dish, Way of the Strong, instead. This special revival dish is a more powerful healer than the original product. So, now we've seen what Itto can do, it's finally time to check out what build I've put together for him. I haven't gotten any constellations for Itto, but I've unlocked all of his ascension levels, and he's currently level 80. He's been in my commission squad and teapot since I got him, so we'll reach level 3 friendship soon, and all of his talents are at level 8. When it comes to weapon, Itto just seems to make all of the greatswords look tiny. So although it's probably not a perfect match for him, I've paired Itto with the Unforged. I think it's the only one that doesn't look small in his hands. He would get some benefit from the passive depending on the team if a shield is up, but it's the best option I've got for now. I think I will try and max it out to level 90, as I'm slowly working on doing that anyway for all the other weapons that I'm using a lot. When it comes to artifacts, Itto is still a work in progress. So far he's got a 2-piece Husk of Opulent Dreams for the 30% defense boost, and a 2-piece Gladiator's Finale for the 18% attack boost. The Bloom Times Flower from the Opulent Dreams set and the Gladiator's Destiny Flower could have better substats, but they're okay for now. I want to replace this Song of Life piece with a defense piece from the Opulent Dreams set, but I haven't gotten a good one just yet. I did have a defense piece from the Opulent Dreams set, but I've switched it for this Geo Damage Cup instead, which is okay, could be better. And the last piece is an attack percent hat, which could definitely have better substats, but it's the best thing I've got for now. So where are you going to squeeze the big guy into your team? As always, let's think Resonance first. The Geo Resonance Enduring Rock increases shield strength by 15%, and when a character is protected by a shield, they will deal 15% more damage, and in doing so, also decrease the enemy's Geo resistance by 20%. So stronger shields, more damage, less Geo resistance. Perfect. And there are some great 4-stars and free-to-play friendly options in the Geo family. Of course, if you have Albedo or Zhongli, they will be perfect, but if you're new here, arriving in Liyue will unlock the Geo element for your Traveller, and all players are guaranteed a Noel on the beginner's wish, so they are very accessible Geo units. On the way to Itto, you may have picked up General Goro or Ningguang. Each has their own individual talent that they can bring to the team to complement Itto, but my personal favourite here is probably Ningguang, as she makes an amazing backup DPS and her elemental skill can boost Geo damage. When it comes to the other elements, running a double Pyro alongside a double Geo with someone like Toma for shields, Bennett for heals, and Zhongling for her awesome off-field damage will also give the entire team a 25% attack boost. If you feel like going down an Electro route, Fischl is always amazing for her off-field support, and you could always bring along the Electro Traveller. Pairing Electro with a cryo unit like Rosaria or Kaya for a backup DPS, and to reduce the enemy's physical resistance for more damage. That so far just leaves Hydro, and Healer Barbara should be available for everyone, and as always we can't forget about Xingqiu. So, final thoughts time. Itto is kind of a breath of fresh air. I'd say aside from Yoimiya and Klee, all of the other characters seem to take themselves more seriously, or are more quiet and reserved, but his personality, especially in the English version, is just very, very vibrant. His playstyle is interesting, and I really love that his combo isn't reset by skills or sprints, but if I'm being completely honest, it was Ushi that really drew me to this character. Just look at this little guy. And if I'm going to try and level out the positivity and bias, I'm kind of underwhelmed by his burst. The initial animation is adorable and I love it, but I feel like it could have been more unique, especially when the rest of his kit is pretty awesome. Alright, so that is it for today. If you are enjoying these videos, please leave me a like and hit the subscribe button. The question of today's video is, what voice acting language do you use in game? I use the English version, and while I personally think the voice of Itto is perfect, he sure is chatty. I hope you do join us again because we're going to look at the other new Geo unit, Goro, in the next video. But for now, see you next time.
Bottom line, never let the wind get to ya, especially when you got a killer hairstyle like mine. Ooh yeah.